We're in Jerusalem looking at what Jesus did in the three-part series, who he was in Galilee, why he came when we go to Caesarea Maritima, and right here in Jerusalem, what he did. Directly behind me, you can see the primary events of the crucifixion of Christ. In that valley, the gold dome structure is called the Church of Gethsemane. Jesus went to Gethsemane after the Last Supper. Up behind us is the church on Zion that marks the spot of the Last Supper. Jesus went from the Last Supper with his disciples, walking down the hills you see before us, around the side of the hill, over there to Gethsemane, where he was praying for us. In Luke 22, it says, as he was praying, a group of soldiers came to arrest him. Judas came at the front of them and betrayed him. And Jesus was taken from the Garden of Gethsemane there at the base of the Mount of Olives, all the way back to where we're standing here. This is the church of Galant. In the darkness, Judas found Christ and showed that it was him by giving him that fateful kiss of betrayal. They arrested Jesus after he had sent off his disciples and brought him from Gethsemane right here to the place of the high priest, his mansion, his home. In the courtyard, which we're going to go to soon, we see the events surrounding Peter betraying Christ those 3 times. Of note is that behind us, actually in sight, is the Last Supper room, the upper room, the place where Jesus instituted communion. After communion, he walked to Gethsemane, was arrested, and brought all the way up here to the high priest's home. Here in the high priest's home, Jesus was tried by the Sanhedrin and the other priests, mocking him, questioning him. While this was going on down in a courtyard where we're going soon, Peter was standing in the darkness trying to keep track of what was happening to Christ. In the dimness of the firelight, a woman notices who he is and says, you're one of Christ's followers. Thus, this is called the Galant, the place where the rooster crowed, warning him that he was going to deny Christ. And when that rooster crowed, Peter knew that what Jesus had said was true. We're going to move on to that site as we see all of these events surrounding Christ's crucifixion.